Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Check this out. I haven't been using this view at all, but this is an important one. So let's pop around real quick to all of our provinces. Look at that. Isn't that so much better? We have a bunch of places where we stopped extorting because we were having serious obedience issues that we totally could be extorting again in now, since we've really sorted things out. So we're pulling in a lot less income than we could be. Basically because I'm lazy and I don't want to check everywhere all the time. We are obedience positive in most places. We've got corruption largely under control. Silver Road is at minus 85. Okay, Silver Road needs to not be touched for a while. Here in Ekrund, we should probably switch to plus income extortion rate. That's another thing we should check. Peak Pass actually is still in desperate need of assistance. In fact, we can turn off extortion there. And in Jufbar, things are temporarily under control because of the military presence, right? Yeah. Corruption's real high. We gotta fix a lot of stuff. Jufbar needs to get fixed. And Oakenhammer as well. Alright, yeah, a lot of stuff to do. To say nothing of the fact that we still have a quest battle here that I haven't gone for. Alright, we're at 18 units. We should fill this army up and then go for it. And that'll be next turn, because we're out of money. So real quick, let's pop through all these one more time, though, and find all the places where obedience is fine, and growth is fine, and switch them off of Camp Ruckus. Because there's a lot of places that could be on Give It Here. Barkvar. Brag about the boss might actually be useful in the near future here, but for right now we're going to switch it over to taxation. Oh, this one's already in the right thing. You are... This should be fine, right? We'll go down to, we'll just go down to 0 obedience. Plus 0, that should be fine. This place also... Okay. Here I want obedience to stay high. Here I want obedience to stay high. The Southern Badlands certainly don't need it. And, okay, we're good. We're all good. Everything's good now here. We need to burn down Eckendorf, though. Sacking it was tremendously fun, but it probably needs to go to the ground. So the Warriors of Chaos are close. I had kind of figured that the Warriors of Chaos thing was going to be something I could just ignore, but I mean, maybe that's not actually the case. Alright, recruit some melee oh yes, we failed a quest. And my Wa armies are doing the thing that I told them to do, which, you know, it's not really a surprise. Okay, so this army has a giant. Let's pull some really, really cool stuff in here. This army could really use some options, so maybe I want to pull in 2 cavalry units. Maybe that would be a good play. We also, honestly, I'm just going to disband the Night Goblins. I think we'll hold on to the Savage Orcs. They're doing fine work. We're going to pull in... I'm going to get one of them giant spiders. I figured out how to recruit these for a reason. And then, a rock lobber, maybe? And then next turn I'll grab, like, I'll pull in some savage... You know what? Let's not grab the rock lobber. I'll recruit 3 of these next turn. Yeah, we should have enough money for that. And then we'll be done with everything in 6 turns. And we'll go after this quest at that time. Alright, so here let's kill the city. Wow, it rebuilt its garrison very quickly. Alright. Burn it. Scroll of Power. Minus 90 seconds ability recharge. Interesting. But miscast chance 100%. Let's not equip that on anybody. And we got a looter for that army. Okay. So that used up all their stuff. I think these guys... Show me your target. Okay, I had them heading way south because I have very little to do with these northern settlements. These guys are not a threat. Their army is going to be in pieces by the time it gets to us. Is this... Are they... There's high chaos attrition here. Interesting. I assumed it was going to be like a vampire problem, considering, you know, all the vampire chaos, or all the vampire corruption. But I guess chaos has been really doing a lot of work over here. Interesting. Migdal Vongalbarak. That is a crazy name for a thing. Well, check out... What must the size of this dwarf statue be for that to be visible from our point of view? That's crazy. Oh, and we have enough money now that we could start recruiting this turn. It's not actually going to change how quickly anything gets done. But it means that we could recruit something else that costs 6 turns, or that takes 6 turns to show up if I wanted to. So like I can grab Black Orcs. I don't think I would, though. Yeah, let's just pick up 3 units of Boar Boys. Give us some options, some better options against ranged units. Okay, what else needs doing? Where's Krugga Blackbog? Ah, yes, we're going to rebuild Karak Kadrin. Right. It's all coming back to me.
Here we go.
Okay, just enough money. Alright, this region... I'm going to set... You know what, I was about to say, let's set the obedience thing, because I was thinking it would also reduce corruption, because that's the way it works with a different race that I was playing earlier. Alright, well, I'm still going to do the obedience thing. We should try to build up as much stock obedience as we can, so that Blackbog's army doesn't have to sit here forever, keeping the peace. Alright, they need to take a couple of turns off. They're in bad shape. Oh. Shirks, you're always doing such good work. He should have a wolf. For sure. Yeah. Now it's even less likely that I'll ever have to engage in fair melee combat. Karak Angazhar. I'm sure that's on my list. I think I negotiated peace with those guys? I don't remember. Don't you dare come through here and ruin all my stuff with your assassinations. Oh. Where's Eggswa is no more.
Yeah.
Fighting this fell? No? Nope, Wa just ended. That's weird.
You need help?
Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what happened there. Rank 19 for this dude. Okay, so... Curse of the Bad Moon. A large moving area of effect that causes magical damage can disrupt formations. And when it touches people, it gives them the nasty curse? Is that... So wait, it does magical damage and debuffs in a large area that moves around? That seems awfully good. Minus 96% visibility range. That's interesting. Those are both really cool. I'm going to take Curse of the Bad Moon first. Alright, skill selections have made this character a highly effective spellcaster. Cool. The Umpire and the Vampire Counts have negotiated peace. My WOG disbanded because they're stupid jerks, basically. Doing our recruiting. Do I want to send Grutshad out to try to kill this guy? Grutshad, do you have any traits that make you better at killing people? No, he's only good at killing people in combat. So I have these guys just raid? Well, if I'm going to have them raid, I should have them raid over here, right?
Ready. Move.
Because this isn't anybody's region right now, so I won't be taking money from anyone.
Start the war.
Okay, and Gorfang should probably have been moving last turn. I kind of forgot about him, if I'm being honest. Alright, how's this going?
I'll crush them all.
Yeah, you guys need a couple more turns of rest, it looks like. Kadrin needs to be rebuilt. We need boss tents. We have dwarf beer. I have no idea if that's going to provide us with a building chain. Can orcs get drunk? I have honestly no idea. Alright, we definitely want to save population for this. That's 5 turns from now. We have a little bit of money left over, so we can look around, see if anything really benefits from upgrading. I guess we could upgrade this. We don't actually need the growth anymore. We could put down another recruitment building, but really, what's the value there? We already have a Tinkerer bench up in this region, right? Yeah. Well, we can definitely upgrade the docks. That's a good move. The docks give a lot of extra income and growth. Although the growth is probably not relevant. Okay, so we're making a lot of money each turn, but we're also spending it very quickly. And Karag Dromar is probably also totally reliant on these guys being in place. So even if they weren't recruiting, they still probably have to stay there for now.
Go in my head, vampire.
Are vampires psychic? Do they do that? A military alliance. And they'll give us 3,000 gold. Well, this is good for us, right? We don't particularly care if the vampires exist. They hate the greenskins, we hate the greenskins, and both of us want the Empire destroyed. And that sounds great. Diplomacy. Mind-blowing. And this means that there's like a whole area of our northern and northwestern border that we just don't have to worry about anymore. You get out of here. Alright, our Wa is doing some fine work down there. Battle of Matorka, they just burned a city to death. The orcs are coming, not the sophisticated bunch that hangs out in captured dwarf holds, but the more rural boys that wander the southern Badlands. Yes, a nomadic horde of extra fighty savage orcs are close. Okay. Show me that. Oh, wow.
Stabbing.
You really meant close. What is this? This is solvable.
Choppers out.
Yes, declare war against the random tribe of orcs. No, that's fine. I'm not gonna strain diplomatic relations. I don't need you guys to show up.
Kill everything.
This war is already over.
Attack.
Alright, we can use the leadership. Slaughter.
The boys are restless.
The Sword of Anti-Heroes. Plus splash, attack power, plus weapon damage, plus armor piercing damage, plus 5 attack, plus 5% weapon strength. That seems extremely good. We wiped out the resurgent top knots immediately. What kind of weapon is this guy using? Let's have him go for the boys. We just don't have enough subterranean battles for this to seem very good. And I want to get into these later skills. Okay, and then details. He has the brass cleaver, which is just a buff weapon. I'm definitely trading into the Sword of Anti-Heroes. This weapon seems great. Do we have loose talismans? I mean, better than an empty slot. A potion of healing, probably. Okay, we have so much stuff. We have, like, all of the stuff.
Bloods in this way.
So what's the story with Karak Anghazar?
Speak quickly before you die in agony.
Holds grudges. Yeah, you can no kidding. They're dwarves. Willing to set aside all hostilities with all Empire, Bretonia, and Dwarven factions in order to defeat the inhuman threat. Instead of trying to get to the top of the food chain, this one prefers joining a worthy faction in Confederation. Okay, so there's all kinds of traits here that have to do with diplomacy. We don't diplomatize. This is on my list, right? Hold on, let's Karak Anghazar. I assume it's on my list. I think they all are. Ooh, actually no. I don't need Karak Anghazar. Okay. You get to live for now. Do I want to try to kill this guy? What's the math look like? There's a 1% chance of me being wounded in about a coin flip to kill him. Yeah. Failure.
Who should we zap?
Okay, we're gonna keep marching the army pretty hard. You guys go and burn Myrmidons. We'll hit Zvorak ourselves. Alright, yeah. It's good. This should get upgraded. We want access to the spiders in local recruitment up front here. And this is going to remain our front because we can't inhabit. Although, actually, maybe we should take Karak Anghazar because we can use it as a staging ground. We can actually inhabit it. Alright, we are a lot of turns off of population surplus here. That's a shame. Alright, I'm very interested to see if we can do stuff with Dwarf Beer. Oh yeah, Ground Peak should definitely get upgrades. Let's get all that income. Frankly, I could probably even form up another army if I needed to. Although, to be fair, this is almost 1,000 gold worth of upkeep right there. This army needs a couple more units. Oh hey, our shaman leveled up. Get evasion on the way through to plus 58 melee attack. I don't know exactly how stuff works out, but if melee attack is hit chance, plus 58, it seems like a very large amount, you know? I wish I had a better sense of exactly how the math worked on things. Karak Izor. Is that on my list? Ooh. These are larger armies. Maybe we need to come back.
The ever-chosen himself, Archeon, has been sighted. He leads a host of immeasurable power. Do not face him in battle unprepared.
Okay. Stuff's about to get, like, pretty serious.
The gods deny such action.
Ventash Soul Flare, melee specialist. That dude has 415 weapon strength. For comparison, where's a melee here? Where's a melee dude of mine? 495. Okay, that's not that bad. I thought he was like way out on top of us. Alright, so let's see. Is there a building for Dwarf Beer? Doesn't look like it. We don't get a special building for that. We are definitely going to need boss tents to bring down the corruption level. The growth could be useful. So, like, I sure hope the vampires don't just get wiped out, because I was going to be friends with them.
No.
Alright.
Forbids this.
So there's a lot of dudes coming,
See
but
the future.
they're currently in attrition mode. So we might be able to take advantage of that. Alright, I got stand your ground. What's next? I could pick up the individual combat traits. Or we could go to the army route. Let's go to the army route. Alright, how many turns until you're ready to go? 3. I'm going to turn my Wog army around, I think. Is one of these armies slightly smaller than the other? Yeah, we'll get that one. I'm going to turn both of these armies around, too. Actually, I'm going to run this guy into this region so we can start raiding, because I am concerned about our health. I assume we wouldn't get any income from raiding in an area that's not owned by a player currently. Yeah. Alright, well.
Come on.
Not a lot of fancy stuff to do this turn. Oh no! Chaos corruption. That's a lot of chaos corruption all of a sudden. 3 turns until that. I mean, we could build income buildings at the very least. No, we have income buildings. We could build... Gee, I don't know. I'm not wasting my gold here. Apparently. Right, oh, we can't upgrade this just because money. Well, let's keep throwing upgrades on our income buildings. Alright, so I'm a little bit worried about Archaon the Ever-Chosen. Is that his name? I guess I thought the Border Princes just had a really weak army, but I think we caught them while they were gone is what happened. So they're being attacked by Chaos Heroes from behind. They're fleeing to arms, basically. They're not just coming home, they're also running. The Wog army went out of their way to attack a thing that I don't think they were ordered to attack. Alright, well. You know, you only have so much control of them. They were near a settlement. They're going to do what they got to do. We got incoming, though.
I'm special.
Alright, raid. We could use the health. There's a couple of slots open here. Could recruit some better dudes. Hey, let's just get some more biggins.
I'll crush them all.
What are we gonna do here? I could just charge forward and attack them. That seems unwise. But they were reticent to come out of the pass, which means that they're just sitting there like... This is the line between regions, I think. If they came over here, they probably would stop taking attrition damage.
Has mighty mystic powers.
Oh, I agree. I agree, Warzeg. The mightiest and the mysticest. So, Grom Peak... I decided I don't want to build a defensive building because I'm going to build it over here instead. Where is it most effective to spend my money, basically? Karak Kudrin is going to need defenses. We can't start building those until the next. I don't want to build the Savage Orc thing here because I'd rather build it in Nashrak's Lair since it can max level there. I guess just putting up Musta fields which allow us to get Black Orcs locally because, like, this region's going to be important to hold on to. Well, I feel like I understand the game a lot better. I also feel like I feel like I'm not taking maximum advantage of the stuff available to me. It feels like I have resources, I'm leaving stuff on the table. I don't know. We can bank a little bit for next turn, so I'm very curious to see what these guys are going to do. And, Warzag's almost finished mustering.
May deliver your message to Warzag, vampire.
What is up, vampires? They want military access to my lands, and they'll give me military access to their lands plus 5,000 money. These vampires are making us rich. I think the point of this was so that we would feel comfortable coming to save them, because they're about to get wiped out by chaos. Well, I have other things going on, if you don't mind. Yep, so they're coming for us. There's no way he has enough range to chase us if we retreat, right? Not on all those armies. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat. If he chases us again, obviously we gotta fight. But, this encamped army over here, I can cancel their recruiting and then, throw them forward. This is bad. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to help them. Cool. Aggressor. Alright, so that is definitely what we are. We are aggressors. Okay, the Wog's coming. Do I want to cancel the recruit? I think so.
Yes, yes. Ready to go.
Alright, so we'll attack this guy. And I expect he will retreat. And then we will move our dude up here. And attack this guy, who will retreat. Then we move up again.
Get nasty.
And then we just, stay close. Actually, we can reach this guy still.
Nasty magic's ready.
Just, come on. I know you can move forward a very small amount here. There we go. Yes, now this army is in grave danger. We scattered them and brought superior numbers. I feel like a genius, frankly. Let's eat them. Maybe we use the replenishment. Delicious.
Let's go.
And Dietz Pritzcock has been slain. Ooh. Imbues affects self. All allies within 40 meters of this unit deal fire damage. That seems pretty cool. And I found a crummy sword.
Now.
Alright, let's wait. Missile resistance. Let's take this instead. Okay, we should put that banner on somebody, because that's cool. So, probably replace Serial Luna here with the banner. Gorfang's army all of a sudden has a theme. Okay, so winning a battle seems to give you a bunch of extra movement points. Which explains how the dwarves were able to hunt us on some of those occasions. Alright, so Gorfang has just murdered a huge number of dudes. What a productive turn for him. Feast. We need some traits. Ooh. Recruitment cost minus 15% from troll units. That's interesting. Alright, Wog Army.
Who can I
I lied. We do not, in fact... Yeah, sure, whatever. Bunch of dwarves. I am, again, not going to stress the vampires about it. Clan Angrand, whatever. Listen, I know a thing or two about fighting dwarves. Alright, one more turn on that.
The tribe's ready.
Okay, you guys don't have anything else to do. When this finishes, we're gonna teleport to this battle and make it happen. These are Vampire Count's armies. Heinrich Kemmler and Manfred von Karstein with some of these fancy, unique units. The Chillgeists. That's pretty dope, actually. He's coming home to play D. So he's got a fairly large army here. Vlad von Karstein with a bunch of fancy Devils of Schwarzheifen. The Dire Pack. Man. Black Knights with Lances and Barding. I don't know what any of these units do. But Archaon the Everchosen has... Jesus. Has 56 units? pushing this city. He wants us to come help.
Now's the time.
That's why he gave us military access. He wants Gorfang to... Ooh. Hell yes, a wyvern. Here, he wants Krugga Blackbog to come and help. And I have to admit, I'm tempted. If we can catch the Chaos Forces from behind, it'll really limit how dangerous they are against us. Karak Ungor. Oh yeah, how about a Cave of Shinies? That sounds good. So that's right, I actually was recruiting an army here. We need to upgrade this, which means we need to upgrade this. And the Khazid Urkulas upgrading to 3 isn't going to help, probably. So we have, like, crazy money right now.
Send me to battle.
Alright, well, the global recruitment pool is mostly not being used. So let's, and this is kind of like a quickly assembled army that's not very impressive. Let's go ahead and jam some better units into it. Get you some black orcs. How about that? There we go. Alright. So these guys are raiding and encamped. And our Khan the Everchosen has a huge banner that lets you know where he is at all times. The Slayer of Kings. Wow, it causes a lot of extra corruption. And also, plus 44% weapon damage. Wow, these are some good items. And he rides the Steed of the Apocalypse. Okay, well this isn't going to be a big deal or anything. Krugga Blackbog is not equipped to handle this on his own. Also, I kind of can't believe we don't have anything to do with dwarf beer. Really? Like, that's shocking to me. Alright. I think we need our other armies present to fight off these chaos dudes. And that's going to be a process. Because right now we're dealing with some problems. So if we're able to win this battle with Wurzag. Okay, we detected an ambush over here. That is a thing that I just can't care about. Alright, let's do it. Wait, let's get level ups and then let's do it. Alright, we definitely want to pick up Foot of Gork. We'll get some Here We Go as well, but Foot of Gork has been fantastic for us so far. And Karag Dromar. Yeah, let's level that up. What is the current trend on this? So when we leave, we're gonna lose 22 obedience per turn. We're gonna go down to -6. So we have a pretty good supply built up. Alright, I can't teleport while I'm in the encamped stance. Well, the game thinks that we have a chance now. Let's take a step out.
The great green prophet.
Let's do it. Huh. What happened to the thing? Whatever. Yeah, we don't get to use our reinforcements no matter what. Alright, well, they have a lot of dudes, but most of these dudes aren't that impressive. I'm sure the cavalry guys are scary, and outriders have guns. I know that. And there's all these wizards and stuff. Well, can't auto-resolve a quest battle. Let's do this. Let's go get our... Bonewood Staff. Yeah, so I'm glad that I put some cavalry units in. because we should be able to rush the wizards with those. I'm not sure exactly how the spider fights. I don't even think this is the first spider that we've recruited, but I do believe this is the first battle that we will be actually controlling where a spider was present. So, this could be awesome. Blackfire Pass is a place of legend. I should probably be reading this text. It might be important. Not only is it the scene of many a battle, its mountainsides are riddled with ancient dwarf halls and lost dungeons. These catacombs are prime quest territory for parties of adventurers searching for riches and lost heirlooms. One such party has emerged into the gloomy daylight to see Wurzag's army gathering in the pass. To take Wurzag's head as a prize, to deliver it before the imperial throne, would be a great bounty. And so the heroes decide to attack, but they are not foolish enough to believe they can fight this horde alone. That is not the right horde. They fight with a rapidly approaching Empire army at their backs. It's only 355 dudes. To be fair, a bunch of them are just random guys. I don't know exactly how tough these dudes are, but my suspicion is that this is a bit of tin wrapped around a farmer. So I'm thinking a savage orc probably stands up to each one of these guys pretty favorably. And we certainly have numbers. Plus we have actual ranged units, more ranged units than they have, although they have guns. They have guns and we're not wearing any armor or anything. I guess armor's probably not that effective against guns, is it? Just like plate metal. Thin enough, light enough to wear means probably that a bullet goes pretty cleanly through it. So really, the fact that we have physical resistance instead of armor might be beneficial. And we also have the Foot of Gork. Let's not forget, Wurzag himself is a total monster.
Blackfire Pass. It's all burn. Just how I like my battlefields. Cork wants us to fight the Humies here. Says if we do that and smack him about real good, then he'll power up my staff. So listen to your mate, Wurzag.
Oh my God.
I'm the prophet, and what I says goes. Let's get him.
Did you see the size of the spider? Holy crap. Look at that thing. The giant could ride one of those. Holy crap. Oh, this was a good call. Alright, so the danger, the real danger comes from the combination of their magic users and us potentially getting caught with our pants down by the reinforcements. So we gotta, make sure neither one of those things can happen. I'm really excited to see the spider in action here. I mean, to be perfectly honest, we're kind of in a good spot already. And we're in a good formation, I think. Yeah. Go forth. Go forth and conquer. So, these guys are just going to sit here. They're going to wait for their reinforcements to come in, probably. So let's approach. I'm assuming that the spider's, fairly fast. Yeah, he's outrunning the guys he started next to. He seems to be about as fast as the giant, maybe a little faster. Big strides, you know? Alright, so we're gonna fast forward, dramatically fast forward our initial, move up to here. To be perfectly honest, 4 times is almost not even fast enough. Alright, so now let's remember all of Wurzag's abilities. We got 2 different kinds of eye lasers. We've got, of course, the Great Foot. The Great Footing. He's got this thing, which gives leadership and melee defense to his nearby buddies. We've got personal stuff. We had this thing. We'll just, shoot this at the enemy lord. Voodoo doll him. Alright. So the reinforcements haven't arrived yet. I was kind of hoping that this would get a little clearer if we waited a little bit. All right, here come the fireballs. It is time. So let's see. I'm going to assign some basic unit coverage. Again, this is largely about just making sure somebody is keeping track of everybody so that we don't have enemy units rushing the archers. I will assign extra coverage to the ones that look scary. Sure. Then you... Well, let's not make it super speed. I want to have the boar boys run around the backside, I think, of their formation. So, like, you guys over here. And you guys over here. I'm just going to get flanks on the wizards as quickly as possible. And the giant is going to do what the giant does best. He's just going to wade into melee and probably not directly at the halberdiers, who have the largest number of advantages against him. Sure, just wander in there and get smashing. And Wurzag, you have the most important job of all. Shooting people with eye lasers. Alright, actually, let's start with the effigy attack. He's going to have to move forward quite a bit. And I think I said walk. I want to make it clear to everybody that we are running. Oh, and I didn't give explicit orders to the archers. Okay, that hurt. I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you to run either. The melee or the infantry units need to run so that they don't dramatically outpace everybody else. Kill their commanders to stop them reinforcing. That is absolutely doable. Wurzag's taking some serious damage. Hold on. I didn't realize that I had given him too much run forward. Alright, everybody, get leadership. Let's drop the foot. Yeah! Oh, it's beautiful. They're buffing their dudes. Hold up. We gotta get another spell queued here. So... Brainburster is best against a unit. Who's the forwardmost of their guys? Here we go, right there. Let's hit Rupert with it. And then it's going to be time for the reserves, the power reserves. Alright, get them. They've opened up their flank a little bit by moving forward like that. Alright, even if we don't get a ton of damage, they're really letting them have it with the magic. 22% damage resistance, Wand of Jet. And then I need my foot back. I need a foot again. Expanding tier-shaped attack. Yeah, let's do it like right here. Where's it gonna hit the most guys? Right there. Alright, how's everybody doing? The boar boys don't have a charge target yet. Honestly, these guys are available. Just hit the archers. Everybody else is moving. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Wurzag is taking mad damage. Like he needs to cast Dispel and then back way up. Okay, he's gonna back way up on his own. Actually, you're right. You're right. Just go ahead and charge. You get cavalry charges in the back line here. Hold up. I know it's fun to chase the runners, but, like, we got wizards and stuff. There's a wizard in here somewhere. Yeah, I get him. Kurt Van Stroll. Okay, you guys have done some fine work on their archers, and I think it's time to, Their flanks are totally insecure, and it is playing absolute havoc with their morale. Oh, here come the reinforcements. Okay. A fireball got him as he was fleeing. So we've got to kill their lord. He waded right into combat. See, the Savage Orcs probably has a target already. I don't know what you guys are doing, but kill this wizard. I kind of want him to just wade into the incoming enemies. These are knights, though. They have lances and stuff, and it tends to be the case in this game. The things that have lances are good against large things. So actually, maybe let's trade up the way I was going to do this. I definitely moved Warzag too far forward. That was a foolish error. Are you guys all out of stuff to do? Like, did you completely rout your enemies already? Alright, just kind of run in this general direction. I'll make those targets a little bit more specific in a minute. Right, so we're launching arrows at the wizards. We're getting some damage done. They're trying to get away. Really glad I brought cavalry. Yeah, you're never going to catch a wizard, but these dudes are going to stop when they hit the wall of our guys. Alright, their lord is almost dead. Okay, you're in. You're doing the right thing. You guys are stuck in melee, but if you ever got out of melee, it would be really cool if you could kill this guy. This guy. And you guys are chasing somebody who is no longer relevant. So... who's left, wizard-wise? And we could just have them countercharge the enemy cavalry. I think that's what I'm going to do. These guys will be so focused here that this will hit like a flank attack. The spider is murdering everything that gets near it. It's eager, but their lord is incapacitated. Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, is the countercharge actually going to work? The guys are sort of disengaging. We have a lot of guys fighting this lord. I think we can commit this many dudes to opposing that charge. Alright, hold up. Where's my cavalry at? You guys need to get over here and do that thing. This unit's right here. And then these guys I had doing the counter charge, but we need wizards under control. I feel fairly confident the enemy lord is under control. Some of these boys will get him. Yeah. Let's make sure they understand that they have to actually leave the battlefield. Okay, you guys, I guess just head north. Like, this is really all that's left. Kill that wizard. That wasn't even that hard. I was probably capable of doing that, even with the force that it was rating as a definite defeat. Also, bullshit close victory. 33 losses to 469 losses. Close victory. I don't know what close victory means. I'm very embarrassed about my getting Warzag hurt, though. That's some kind of stupid. Well, you know, you can't play everything perfect all the time. And also, if you're me, almost any of the time. But our goal is not to do anything perfectly. Our goal is to do everything slightly better than the last time we did it. And I think, for the most part, I did that. I think my troop control was on point, with the one exception, but it is a big exception. This stupid fire mage got 12 kills, and one of them was Warzag. The rest of their magic users did nothing. Got absolutely nothing accomplished. In fact, they have almost no kills between the whole lot of them. What is this? 15, 16, 17, 18. I guess that's in the neighborhood of half of the total kills, so the other army got the other half. The Boar Boys really took a beating, but they did some fine work. So now, I don't know how deep we are in this quest chain. The Bonewood Staff was one of the later quests, right? So there's probably more to it. That's a fair amount of cash. 12% reinforcements would actually completely reinforce all of my units, except for, of course, Rosé. I feel dumb about that. Okay, no, we just straight got our Bonewood Staff. So this trait, whenever you cast a spell, map wide, plus 16 melee attack, plus 18 charge bonus, really? That's awesome. And then we need somebody to come in here and temporarily man his army while he recovers from his massive fireball wound. There's no way his boys are going to listen to a goblin.
I'll crush them all!
Alright, let's get this back under control. Okay, so now I really need... That's actually really bad, too, because I really need Warzag for this. Where's those Vampire Count's armies are still coming.
Darkness comes.
I don't have high hopes, though. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great at all. We have everything that matters, right? Like, none of this stuff matters. Here in Galbaraz, we definitely want to do that. Galbaraz could host an upgraded recruitment building. I guess the Wolf Den? Like, I don't really... Galbaraz doesn't need defenses. It's far enough south and far enough away from the coast. Yeah, I guess a Wolf Den. We can make it so that there can be spiders here. We'll keep upgrading our income bit by bit. Karak Azgal doesn't really need a boss tent and has everything else it needs. One final check before we call the episode for the day. So we're just waiting on an upgrade here. Oh no, we have it. I need to commit the money. Alright, that's an important thing to remember. Death Pass is as upgraded as it can be, almost. Oh no, the boss tents actually can't go, yeah. This region is just finished. Death Pass is finished. Well, that's pretty cool, though. Look at how fancy it is. How good the income is. The Desolation of Nagash. Oh, geez, this place could use a ton of work. We need boss tents in at least one other settlement, but you know what? I'm going to go for... No, I'm not. Don't have the money. They need that, though. They need that pretty badly. We should possibly also make a growth building, because this region can still grow quite a bit. And that's about all the money. So let's fall back here. Alright, well, stupid mistakes aside, I think overall a very successful episode. Come back next time. I think that we're about to have our first meeting with the Forces of Chaos. We'll see you then.